This your man down, Tony producer. What you say now? And the line dance connection. What you say now? Tap performer. And my girl Queen Sheila. What you say now? Come on, get busy. Hey. It's the line dance connection. Hey. Come on. Hey. It's the line dance connection. Yeah, it's the line dance connection. Come on. Let's work.
Hey, what's going on? What's going on, good people? Happy Sunday, happy Sunday. You are now online with us with the Let's Talk Soul Line Day. It's time to have another great show. I am Lamont. I'm your co-host. So I'm not the host. I'm the co-host. So look here. The reason why I came on to introduce because today is a special Sunday. Why? Well, one, because we woke up this morning, so that's kind of special. But because the host of the show, Queen Sheila, it is her birthday today. Man, 26 ain't never looked so fine on Queen Sheila. I tell you what, man. So listen here, I'm gonna bring her in right here, man. If y'all at the house right now, I want you to clap it up for her. We can't hear you, but clap it up anyway. So I'm gonna bring on the host of Let's Talk Soul Line Dance, Miss Queen Sheila. What's going on, Queen?
Hey, Lamont, how are ya?
Man, I'm good. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
You're shining. You're shining like you're 26 years old.
Oh, you know what? You just lied so good, but thank you.
Hey, don't tell Joe I'm flirting with you because you're 26. Okay. Don't tell Joe I'm flirting with you, but hey, happy birthday to you. Have your day been good so far?
It has. I had a good sleeping day, you know.
Hey.
It was pouring down raining and good sleeping weather. So
hey, sometimes we need to get our rest. Sometimes we need it. So I'm glad you was able to enjoy it and see another birthday. All right.
Yes.
All right. All right. Well, what we got going on today? Who we got on the show? What we got going on? Talk to me.
I am so excited. We have Miss Leslie Henry, all the way from Clearwater, Florida. She is the leader and founder of Embrace Life Group Squad. Let's give her a hand and bring her in. Hey,
Leslie.
Hey, Miss Leslie.
Hello.
All right, and we have to let everybody know that Leslie, she's a little under the weather. No, it's not COVID. All right, every time somebody gets sick, they think it's automatically COVID. Look, now that COVID has cleared up, now everybody's true sinus issues are coming out. All right, all right. So Leslie, how you doing? How you feeling?
Other than this voice thing, I'm doing okay.
Good.
Yeah,
it's good to see you.
Good to see you.
So, Leslie, you are from San Augustine, Florida? I mean, not Florida, San Augustine, Texas.
Yes.
Right?
It's about 23 miles right outside of Manny, Louisiana.
Oh, okay. Right outside, so right near Louisiana coast.
Yes.
Okay. Got it. So, I just want to ask you, what is the difference in line dancing in Texas and Florida? What have you found the differences to be?
Cowboys and hoodlums.
Well, you got the cowboys. Correct. They do what is called Zydeco. Zydeco is a real big thing there. And I've seen some Zydeco line dances that never seen before there. They're not big on the group thing there. Like they don't really do like groups and t-shirts and stuff like that. I mean, pretty much if they're having a party or a cookout or a barnyard party or whatever, You just, if you like to line dance, you just line dance. You don't have to be a part of a group, or nobody's real big on that. I found that really different when I moved to Florida. Yeah.
Okay.
So how did you get a, because you have a group that you were in. So how did you combine people to turn from Zydeco to get into the group line dancing?
Okay, so here in Florida, they don't know much about Zydeco. When I say Zydeco, they're like, "What are you talking about?" And I have to explain it to them. When I came to Florida, I was looking for line dance, and at first I couldn't find it. And I joined this group with being a breast cancer survivor. It was called Sisters Surviving Breast Cancer down in St. Petersburg, Florida. And we used to have fundraisers, and part of those fundraisers was like a dance or something. And every time they turned on any type of line dance music, I was the one always leading the line dance. So they was like, "You need to go to this class." I said, "What class? Where is it at?" I got excited. I was like, "I've been looking for line dance." And they gave me this flyer, and it was for Natasha Walker's class in St. Petersburg. And I started going to her class and started going to her different line dance events. And that's how I kind of got back into it. I was kind of rusty because I hadn't been doing it when I was in Florida, and just raising the kids and stuff. And my kids were older, 16, 17, 18. They were always gone, and I was trying to find something to do. And plus, I wanted to lose weight. I was trying to find something to keep me active to lose weight. I started going to her class. Within 10 months, I lost 32 pounds. I didn't change my diet or anything. It was just because I was moving. I was going 3 times a week, and on the weekend I was going to the events. So about 5 days a week I was dancing.
Okay.
Yeah.
That'll do it. That'll definitely do it. That'll do it. So I didn't get you guys to just tell us something about yourself.
Well, even though line dance is like my number one passion, IT, working on computers, learning about computer and technology is my second passion, and that's what I do. Right now, I'm an IT analyst for Pinellas County in the property appraiser's office. And what that is that I make sure that the data is accurate that we put into our database. So I do a lot of uploading and downloading files, looking at a lot of queries and programming and making sure everything is right in the system. Plus, on top of that, I support the users in the office when they can't log in, when they forget their password, when they can't get their computer on, or whatever may be going on. I'm like the first level of support. And if I can't fix it, I work closely with the network administrator and the database administrator and the programmers.
Oh, you stay pretty busy just doing that.
Yes, and that's part of the reason why I haven't made up many line dances, because if I'm not busy with the IT stuff, I do also have people outside of work that call me, and I go to their house. I meet them somewhere, and I show them how to do different things on the computer. I show them how to update their website. I show them how to do cool things in Word or Excel and stuff like that. So I stay pretty busy with that. And if I'm not doing that, I'm usually researching something for somebody, like somebody trying to find out how to do something, that's trending in the IT world today.
Okay.
I mean, you do charge people for this, don't you?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, keep doing it then. Keep doing it then. Yeah.
My main business is Embrace. Excuse me, Embrace Life Trending Services is my main business, and I have the line dance group as a DBA underneath my main business because I get paid for both.
Okay.
Yes. So for the Embrace Life Groove Squad, I have people call me, and I do wedding receptions, I do cookouts, I do barbecues, I do family reunions. I've had people like pay me to come to their hotel where their family reunion was, and I taught line dance that morning. Then it was time for their dinner that night. I led the line dance for them, and they paid for my entire hotel stay and food and everything just for coming and doing that for their family. So I do stuff like that too. Yeah, for people.
That's a blessing.
Okay. Hey, right quick, Queen, there's some people that's on your page that says said happy birthday to you. Juanita Jackson, Cheryl Lynn Woodhouse, and also Cheryl said, hey, Leslie. Let me see, Rosa Marie, and there's one more person. I think that was it. But they said happy birthday, and they were speaking to you as well, Leslie.
Okay. Happy birthday to Queen.
Thank you.
I called her yesterday because I got invited to her birthday party, and I thought it was yesterday, and I was so sick. I felt so bad. I was like, my feelings was really about to be hurt because I was calling you to tell you I wasn't going to make it. She was like, make it work. I was like, to the party. She said it's next week. I was like, oh, good. Oh, good. Because I thought I was going to miss it. And I was going to be so hurt.
I tell you what, if it wasn't for Facebook, I'd miss a lot of people's birthdays. I got a notification through the Herbalife, because you're a preferred member of mine. It told me on the 10th, you have a preferred member. This birthday coming up. I was like, whose? It's like Queen. I was like, oh, that's on the day we record. I ain't gonna miss it.
Thank you so much.
So Leslie, do you still get a moment to get out and because you're right. I mean, exercise and line dance is almost like the new Zumba, even though line dance is probably was around before Zumba. But do you still find time to get out and teach, or do you still find time to get out? I know it's just a busy world that we live in right now with COVID. Do you still get out and teach, or how do you go about?
So I teach at Ridge West YMCA in Largo, which is like same area as Clearwater, Largo, same area. But we shut down for like 3 months when Florida shut down. And then when Florida opened back up, we weren't even full capacity. They decided to open the Y back up. So I'm at the Y every Monday and Thursday night at 6:30, and every Saturday morning at 11:15. I've been doing those classes. As far as doing any private lessons or private events, I haven't been asked to do those since COVID, but I'm still doing them at the Y. And then also when the county found out that that's something that I do on the side for lunch on Mondays and Tuesdays, I do Zoom with the county. I do Zoom with the county, and we log in during that lunch hour and do Zumba with my county employees.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you stay pretty busy.
Yeah, I stay pretty busy.
Okay,
yeah, and on top of that, I do Uber sometimes on the side too.
Okay.
But they say you have to have 7 jobs to be a millionaire. So
yeah. You got to have 7 to be a millionaire. You get 8 jobs, you're a Jamaican. Okay, so just know that. It's 7 to be a millionaire. 8 and above, you're a true Jamaican. So you're going to be in Tampa in October for the symposium, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
What is the excitement that you get when you think about coming to the symposium and the atmosphere that's going to be there with Queen and the Lioness Connection, just for you coming, knowing her for so long? What is your excitement, or what are you bringing to the symposium?
So my excitement is that Queen Sheila and her group have been very supportive of me ever since the first day we met. And the environment is just very, very positive and very motivational. And I really enjoy those ladies, and I enjoy being part of them and being in their surroundings. So I'm like excited. I'm ready to be there. And they make me better. They make me want to do better. It was because of Queen Sheila that I came up with a group name. It was because of Queen Sheila that I wanted to get a group together. Because all I was doing was going to the Y teaching class, and I got invited to one of her parties, I believe. And she called me to the front and she said, I heard that you're an instructor. And I was like, yeah, I work for the Y. I teach at the Y. And she was like, well, what is your group? And I was like, what group? I don't have a group. I just teach. She was like, girl, you need a group. And then after that, seeing her at different events and stuff, bumping into her and, having her and her team out with different dances and stuff. She said, Leslie, you're really good. She said, I would encourage you to go ahead and have a group. You need a group, She kept, pushing me and motivating me to do that. And I finally did it.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's cool. Let me see.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, Queen.
Oh, I was going to say, you talked about earlier being a breast cancer survivor.
Yes.
Okay. How long?
July 27th, to be the exact, will make 15 years.
Wow.
I was 29 when I was diagnosed. I was living in Texas. I traveled 3.5 hours from Lufkin, Texas to Galveston for my treatments because at the time I didn't have any insurance. But yeah, I'm a 15-year survivor.
Wow.
That's a blessing.
That is a blessing.
That is definitely a blessing.
If anybody want to call in and have a question for Leslie, the number at the bottom of the screen is 813-407-1216, 813-407-1216. We will have a trivia question here in about another 10 minutes as well. If you get the trivia question right, Queen will have a gift for you. All right. And also, Leslie, Cheryl Woodhouse, she's feeling bad for you. So she said that you need some hot tea, mint, and I don't know how to pronounce that word, but anyway, she said or you can have a shot of Crown if that's what you're feeling.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I need a shot of Crown.
Shot of Crown.
I'm doing but this started like yesterday, so it's not enough yet. It's in and out today, but I've been doing the hot tea. Unfortunately, I can't do mint. Can you believe I'm allergic to mint? I'm actually allergic to mint. Yeah, so I have an EpiPen. I have to carry it with me, so I have to be careful. There's a lot of stuff I can't have, not just from the environment, but I have food sensitivities too, of stuff that I can't have.
Now, were you always allergic, or did you hit it? Because I know when I got 40, I'm 48 now, but when I turned 40, I started being allergic to everything: shrimp, dogs, cats. I was like, I was never allergic to them. It's like,
Yeah,
I mean,
I think so. When I was younger, I was a sickly child, which we found out when I had the breast cancer. They wanted trying to find out why I got it so early. I have an autoimmune disease that I was born with, a rare autoimmune disease. And so I was very sickly as a child. It's similar to having sickle cell trait or lupus or whatever. And sometimes those things would show up, but then when they would retest me, it wouldn't. So now they're saying definitely it was autoimmune disease, and my red blood cell count is low, which causes my immune system to be weak. And that's part of the reason why I wound up with breast cancer. So when I was younger, when I was 2, I was actually tested for my allergies, and everything showed up. And my parents never told me. And then when I moved to Florida, they kept putting me on antibiotics for sinus infection, ear infection, every other month, sinus infection, ear infection. And they said, we need to get you to ENT because we're putting you on antibiotics too much, because your immune system is already weak from being a survivor. So they sent me to ENT, and then that's how I found out that I'm allergic to like everything. But I'm going to get the shots weekly, and it is building me up. I used to be allergic to all grasses, all trees, dogs and cats. I'm still allergic to cats, but not dogs anymore because it's built me up. And I'm not allergic to grass anymore. And I'm allergic to oak and pine trees. And I'm no longer allergic to palm and whatever trees are out there.
Look here, when Sheila, just keep in mind that when she comes to the symposium, we're gonna put her in a bubble. She gonna be allergic to the carpet in the ballroom. We ain't about to have these kind of problems with you come October later. I tell you what, we ain't gonna do. We are glad that you're feeling that you're getting better than what you was yesterday for sure.
Right. Yeah.
What you got for us, Queen?
Leslie, I know that you have a son and a daughter, right?
I have 2 sons.
2 sons.
And a daughter.
I met one of your sons and I met your daughter, right?
Yes.
At the dance.
Yes.
So you have 2 sons and a daughter. Okay.
Yeah, my youngest son, he lives in Las Vegas.
Okay.
He's 26 and he lives in Las Vegas. That's the reason why you've never met him. He's been in Vegas for the past about 4 years now.
Okay.
My youngest son. He's out there boxing training, and he works at one of the casinos out there as a security guard. Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, that's how I met my family in Vegas, my line dance family in Vegas. I went out there to check on him after he was out there 2 years. I said, let me go check on my baby and see what's going on. He out there in Vegas in Sin City. Let me go see what's going on out there.
Going on, huh?
Yeah. That's the reason why you went. Yeah.
And I went to a line dance event. I've actually found a line dance event. I posted it on my page. I was like, okay, I'm in Vegas. I know some line dancers out here. Where y'all at? So I drove to Reno to the Y, and they was having a line dance event. And because I worked for the Y and I was in the system, they were able to pull me up, and I got to go into the party for free. And I was out there getting it. And they walked up to me. They was like, you have got to be an instructor. Because they was like, if you don't know the dance, a few minutes later, you done caught on. And it was Lady B. It was Lady B and her team. And there was a gentleman there, I can't remember his name, that was DJing. He was also an instructor that I met out in Vegas. Yeah, outside of Vegas, like right outside of Vegas in Reno. I had a really good time.
Yeah,
cool.
That's good. Well, you said I understand that you choreographed a dance called The Coolest.
Yes.
By Gentry Jones. What was the inspiration for that?
One of his promoters knew a friend of mine and was looking for a line dance instructor to create a dance. And I talked to him, and he sent me the music, and the music has that Jamaican Caribbean beat to it. And that's what really inspired me, because I like anything that has like a Caribbean beat to it. And it was like my first time to like really push myself to create a dance. Otherwise, I wouldn't have been trying to create one. So that was it. Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. I'll definitely check that one out. So I know. We have Rolene Sullivan said, good evening, everyone. And Zandra Hill Costin chatted, said happy birthday. So hello, ladies. How y'all doing out there? So now if you have any other questions, Lamont, before I go into announcements?
No, not right now.
Okay, not right now. Okay, so Lamont will give your question in a bit. He's really good at that. So I'm going to go into announcements. If you would like to be a guest on Let's Talk Soul Line Dance, you can drop us an email at letstalksoullinedance@gmail.com. And excuse me, when you go to YouTube, please subscribe to our page, like and share it. And we're on every Sunday, usually at 6 o'clock. And if it's different, we'll tell you the week before. Okay, now I got to tell y'all the secret, and I want y'all to tell everybody, okay? So look, we have 2021 Annual Urban Dance Symposium in Tampa, Florida, October 1st and 2nd. Is that me with the double sound? Can y'all hear that feedback?
I don't hear it.
Okay. So yeah, the Annual Urban Dance Symposium, October 1st and 2nd, 2021. It's going to be here in Tampa. You can go to my page, the Line Dance Connection.com and get the information, or you can give me a call at 813-407-1216. And I'm Queen Sheila from Tampa with the Dance Connection. Excuse me. Leslie is coming over here. That can't talk to
you. Let me scoot over some, so I don't get what y'all got. Let me scoot over here.
Yeah, like, oh, what's going on? Okay, so line dance tips. Lamont, you have a tip? You have a line dance tip for us?
Yes, I have a tip. When the instructor is giving instructions on the line dance in the line dance class, please, if you already know it, go by somebody who don't know it and help them out. Don't stand there and talk. Don't go sit down. Be of help to the instructor so we can all unify and get the dance together.
Yes, thank you. That is a great tip. That really is. If you see somebody struggling, help them out. That's why we all here, because Listen, we were all there one time. Believe it or not, we were all
Mm-hmm.
there one time. So, you'll see what else. Reasons to dance into shape, to stay active, to stay younger, to be around to see your grandchildren grow up and all that kind of good stuff. So that's a reason to dance into shape. And listen, those of you who are listening, I know you know that line dancing is one of the most famous exercise routines that's going on now in the new millennium. I tell you, we don't want to go to the gym necessarily and get on the treadmill for 30 minutes. Some of us walk in the neighborhood, but I tell you, if you put on your headset and line dance up and down the street, oh my goodness, you'd be surprised how good it make you feel. You could lose weight at the same time, like Leslie say about walking and exercising. Hey, walk up and down the street, put your headset on. I be jamming when I'm like, okay, here we go. They were like, something wrong with her. That's all right. Yep, it is something wrong. Yep, exercise. So I love it. Donations are being accepted via Cash App at the LDC or PayPal at paypal.me/Queen Sheila. We appreciate you for actually tuning in today because we're just having fun with Miss Leslie. Leslie has told us some good stuff all about her and all of the great things that she's doing in the line dance world. And Lamont is also a line dance instructor. I'll say Lamont is a line dance, Zumba, eczema, you name it, all them things. If you ever see his workout class, I was like, oh, they are getting it. So I have the shout outs for today. And unfortunately, I only have 3 because I'm at the end of my list and we can add on as we go. Anyone who wants to be added, just drop us a line at Let's Talk Soul Line Dance and we'll add you to the list. So the shout outs today is Donita McFadden Coleman out of Arlington, Virginia. Rhonda Gaines Coleman, line dancing with Rhonda out of Richmond, Virginia. Zinga Khalid, I think that's how you say it, Mind, Body, and Soul line dancers out of Milwaukee, Wisconsin. And last but definitely not least, Embrace Life Groove Squad with Miss Leslie Henry out of Clearwater, Florida. And Lamont, give a little shout out about your exercise thing you do because I like it.
All right. Well, my line dance, I'm out of Nashville, Tennessee. That those that don't know, I have a class on Tuesday night, 6:30 to 7:30, and I do it on Zoom as well. So we are live we're actually in one of our centers at Rock the Bells in Nashville, Tennessee. But I also do a Zoom at the same time. And then on Thursday nights at 8 o'clock, I do a 15-minute workout blast. So it's like I just do some of the dances that I've done from Tuesday night, and we just go straight through it, So sometimes if you don't know it, you'll catch on to it. But it's just, we do that. I do that one from my living room because I want to show people that you don't have to actually go nowhere to have a workout nowadays. Back in the day, before COVID, because you don't know, the only streaming network that was out before COVID was Teams. That was the only one that was out, Teams. But then once COVID came, Zoom stepped up, and then StreamYard stepped up, and then Instagram and Facebook started to do it. So, but now we just have easy access. But we got the COVID weight on us, so now you can jump into a Zoom and you can do a workout. So I do it on Thursday nights at 8 o'clock Central Time.
Okay, great. I know I enjoy it when I watch. Zandra Hill Colston asks, what dance would Leslie recommend doing this week? You have a dance for us this week, Leslie?
Yes, your new dance. Baddest in the room.
Hold on, caller.
Who's dance? That's Zandra's dance?
Oh, no, Queen Sheila.
Queen's dance. Okay.
Yeah.
No, that's not my dance. I wish it was. That's the Baddest in the room is Sheila Carter. That's not me though. I know that's my name, Sheila Cash Carter, but McFadden. But that's another Sheila. Sheila Carter created that dance, the Baddest in the room, and it's the baddest. Yeah. It's bad now.
I like that dance. Nice dance. I'm actually working on it, so I want us to do it in October together. Everybody's coming to the event. I really like the dance and the song, so that's the dance I recommend. Baddest in the room.
Okay, so we have a caller on the line. Yes. Go ahead, caller.
Hi, this is Zandra from Alabama.
Hi, Zandra.
How are you?
Good. Can y'all hear her?
Hey, Zandra.
Yes, please.
Go ahead. What'd you say?
I wanted to know what dance could she recommend us doing this week?
Okay, and she was just answering that. She said, "What dance do you recommend?" She was just answering
It
that.
was Baddest.
The Baddest.
Baddest in the room.
It's called the Baddest in the room. Yes,
Yeah.
by Sheila Carter is her name.
Okay.
The Baddest in the room. It's really a nice dance and a nice song.
Yes. Very smooth.
Hey! Since we have her on the line, let's ask her the trivia question.
Okay, Zandra, we're gonna ask you the trivia question.
Where is Leslie originally from?
Where is Leslie originally from?
Texas.
She said Texas. All right. Yeah, she is. But Texas is a big state. Do you know what part?
You didn't ask that the first
we was trying to give her a bonus. So we was trying to give her a bonus. All right. So she don't know. All right. So Texas is right. Is Texas right, Leslie?
Yeah. East Texas. East Texas.
Yeah, she is from
Close to Louisiana.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much, caller, for coming in. We appreciate you. All right, and you have won the trivia prize, so I'll make sure I get it out to you today, okay?
Thank you.
All right, thank you for calling in. All right, bye-bye. All right, so yeah, we have an answer to the trivia question. So she did say Texas, so that it is Texas.
That's
so we
Texas.
gotta give it to her. Yes.
All right, cool.
So let's see.
And Lamont, I have family in Memphis, Tennessee.
Okay, yeah, Memphis is about 3 hours. About 3 hours from me, from Nashville.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that's cool.
So Lamont, I'm surprised you don't do any country line dances. Being in Nashville, is that a country line dance area?
No, not really. When I sometimes once a year I'll do the TSSS, the Tennessee state auditing for the high schools. They have a big like training every November, and they invite me out to come and teach. So it's predominantly it's probably a white audience. And I do some country line dances. I look them up, and I do some country line dances, but I do urban as well. They actually like the urban more, but it's not really a big country line dance scene.
Okay. I thought I'm thinking, when you think of places, you think of what you see like on TV or what you might have heard somebody say. So I'm thinking in Nashville, that's country music, but not necessarily.
Yeah. CMA's, Grand Ole Opry, yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
But yeah, but we got the hood here too.
Okay. Yeah, because we get the weather report from the hood, don't we, Leslie?
Yeah.
So
it is big in Texas. Country line dancing is big in Texas. We actually used to go to the country line dance bars when I lived in Texas. So we did both. It's pretty much kind of equal with urban and country in Texas.
Okay.
Yeah, I think with the country line dances, they actually stay in their lanes. We all over the place. We glide every place. They got their lanes. They do the exact. They do the steps. Click, click, clack, and they turn. We sliding all over the place. We want to. Yeah, we do too much.
It's funny you say that because I had an event and they had the big red X's on the floor, like the red tape, but they marked the space where you're supposed to stay in. Man, look, them X's was way over there somewhere, and the people go. So I know exactly what you're talking about. Leslie, you told us that you had, I heard that you had an event coming up. You want to tell us about it?
Yes, I have an event, beginning of summer, line dance at the Y. It's going to be June the 12th.
Okay.
From 4:30 to 9 p.m.
Okay.
And at my events, I always teach the first hour, so you want to get there early. And if you don't want to miss out on my famous dip, you might want to get there early.
Yes, Leslie has that famous dip that she won't give anybody a recipe to, but we be taking our fingers and going around the bowl and licking it. You know, it's really good, really good.
Okay.
Excuse me. So I'm trying to think. Leslie, do you do any online teaching?
Um, just every once in a while on the weekend, I'll do $5 40-minute line dance class. You know, if I'm not busy, I'm bored, tired of
Okay.
watching TV kind of thing, I'll say, hey, you know, I send it to my students, I send it to my family, you know, friends in Texas or whatever. I'm gonna be online this evening, $5 class, 40 minutes. I'll do that.
Okay.
And other than
Okay.
that, it's the lunchtime on Monday and Tuesday with the county.
Okay. Something I wanted to say that on here that someone called me, a lady called me and asked me, she has a bar and she wanted to do country line. Well, she wanted to do a country night. So immediately I'm thinking country line dance. Well, I think I know 2, 3 country line dances maybe. And I'm
Uh-huh.
like, oh, well, I don't really do. Then you know what? We got to stop shortcutting ourselves. Because like I heard
Right.
you say, Lamont, that they want to learn R&B or hip hop or urban. They want to
Mm-hmm.
learn urban dance too. So a lot of times we cut ourselves out of, boosting what we do or boosting ourselves as a line dance instructor because we're afraid to step out and do what they do. They want to learn what we do, just like we might want to learn
Right.
some of their dances. They want. So
Yeah.
that was one thing I wanted to throw out. If somebody call you, yeah, Scott, I can do that. We need to be more assertive and in our what we do. And
Yeah.
y'all have any comment on that?
I I do both at the Y, especially with people coming in and not being so diverse. And I get questions a lot. You know, people will call the Y, does she teach country? And I tell the front desk staff, yeah, tell them I do. I think I probably know maybe about 10 country
Okay,
line dances.
cool.
And what I always tell people is I like, if there's a line dance you like or a line dance that you see that's out there that you want to learn, it doesn't matter whether it's urban or country, send it to
Hmm.
me. I'll pick up the
Okay,
steps and learn it and I'll teach it to you.
Well,
So
okay.
here's the
yeah,
thing.
I teach both.
But
Yeah.
here's the thing that we automatically assume that if they come to us and ask us that this is they want country, but if they come and ask you, that means they've seen you do line dancing somewhere before,
Right.
and you're not doing country when you're doing it because we're in our own element. We're doing urban line dancing. So if somebody
Hmm.
comes to us and say, "Hey, can you come to my group or whatever? We learn some line dancing," and you see us, it's a predominantly white crowd. We can't assume that because they didn't see us do country line dancing when they approached us. You know what I'm
Right.
Hmm.
saying? It's not like they picked
Right.
us
Yeah.
out of a hat. They probably seen us on YouTube. They probably seen us
Right.
out somewhere. They probably seen us so they already know what we do. It's
Right.
we stereotype the crowd. Like we don't like
Right.
people to stereotype that we
Hmm.
are urban line dancers, but we'll
Hmm.
stereotype ourselves and say, "Oh,
That's
okay, well I
right.
don't know many country line dancers. Okay, if you saw me and you saw me doing I'm blessed, or you saw me doing the wobble, or you saw me doing that's what I'm bringing to you because that's what you asking
Right.
me to do.
Right.
Now
Right.
they say, hey, do you know knocking boots? Now I may not know knocking boots, but I'm gonna make up one to knocking boots, and we're gonna get it. So it's just about that we have to just understand that our craft and our gift and our blessing that we have in learning and teaching and promoting various artist line dances. That's what they see us do, then that's what
Mhm.
we go do.
Right.
Mhm.
If I seen somebody today that was a country line dancer and I liked this line dancer on YouTube and he was local here in Nashville and I say, hey, come to my class, I want him to bring that to the class. I don't expect
Right.
him to bring urban because I didn't see him do urban. So we just
Right.
got to know that this is what we bring, this is what we do. And
Mhm.
if they want us to do something different, they'd ask us. But if they see you
Mhm.
out doing the line dance, then that's what you bring to the table.
I agree.
Right.
I agree. And then to Queen Sheila, um, even though they do ask for country, when they see me doing urban, they say, "Oh, I actually like that, and I like the music better." And wind up
Hmm.
saying they like what I do better anyway. So, but I try to make sure that I'm satisfying everybody, and I'm not
Right.
turning anybody away.
Okay.
I don't want to say
Hmm.
no. I'm not gonna do that. But yes, you're right, Lamont. They do know that urban is what I mainly do.
Hmm.
Every once in a while, I do have people that will ask.
And that's
And so I
cool.
Yeah.
try to satisfy everybody. Yeah.
And that's
Yeah.
that's good to that's a good shout out for this platform for this podcast for us to stop under bidding ourselves or oh no, I don't teach that. No, I can teach it all. I might only know 3 country line dances, but when I get there and I teach you Mr. Sexy Man or the baddest in the room or whatever I teach you, when you love somebody, it just depends on the crowd. I know what to teach, and keep it moving, because you know what? That's why they grow, because they don't turn down nothing. They continue to learn and continue to do, and like I said, they want to learn our stuff too.
Right.
So
yeah.
All right, so I want to say thank you, Leslie, so much. You and the audience for tuning in to our podcast today. We will be here next Sunday at 6 o'clock, and we will be interviewing Marquise and Drea Christopher, all the way from, they are from
in Tampa, ain't they?
Riverview, Florida. Yeah, right outside of Tampa. So please like, subscribe, and tell your team and friends about our podcast. And please subscribe to our page. Go to YouTube and click in Let's Talk Soul Line Dance and subscribe to our page. We're trying to get our numbers up so that our podcast can grow, because you know what? We have to promote each other. Whenever we say line dance, people automatically think, they say country? No, there's other line dances besides country. Country is good, but urban is bad now. You got to get with the program. So we got to promote one another, and let's see what else I got. And we want you to know that love is no good unless you give it away. So here's some of mine. I'd like to thank you for tuning in today. We want to keep this podcast going, and we are, if you'd like to help us keep this podcast going, we're taking donations at to be a Cash App, $the LDC, or PayPal, paypal.me/Queen Sheila. So I'm your host and your awesome co-host, Mr. Lamont Fresa, and our awesome guest today, Miss Leslie. We love you, appreciate you. Keep on line dancing and keep that floor jumping. Okay.
All right.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
This your man down, Tony producer. And the line dance connection. Tap performer. And my girl Queen Sheila. Come on, get busy. It's the line dance connection.